before I start, I want to thank a few people. First of all, I want to thank my Lord and Savior. Without Him, none of us. I want to thank my parents. They're in Australia right now. They are emeralds, growing diamond. My parents, Nattida Chong. Thank you so much for them. You know what? They threw me in this industry without me wanting to be in it. So thank you. My mom's intuition always knows best, right? I want to thank Nattida's parents, Nat and Chanita, grandparents, diamond consultants. Mom's right there, Mom. She gave me a phone call about a year ago and said, I'm going to take you to meet someone. And when my mom-in-law tells me what to do, I just say yes. Right? If you're married, whatever your mom-in-law says, say yes. So she brought me to CJM. I know some of you been to CJM, right? And I sat down with my arms crossed and I drink coffee. I said, coffee? I know coffee. I'm a barista. Comes in a packet, doesn't work. Since that day, a year ago, I've not drank any other coffee but only Oggana Gold coffee. I want to thank Mr. And Mrs. Shaw. They're not here right now, but without their vision, none of us will be here, so thank you to them. Thank Mr. and Mrs. Moran, thank you so much for paving the way for us. Thank you so much. I have to thank my mentor, Mr. Holton Buggs and Erlene Buggs. Thank you so much. You know what? Mr. Buggs believed in us more than we believed in ourselves when we started. When he tells us what to do, we just follow. And when we found out about Oggana Gold, my beautiful wife was 7 months pregnant. So we didn't use our kids as excuses, right? 7 months pregnant, and because of that day when we heard Mr. Buggs, we're forever indebted to you. Our kids now live the #1 lifestyle in the world, so thank you. I want to thank all the diamonds. What one can do, all can do. So thank you so much, diamonds. We're pretty new, so we want to get to know a lot more of you. As we start this journey as diamonds in Oggana Gold. I want to thank the OG staff and OGU staff, and I want to thank all these people because what you see in the background cannot happen without them, so big hand of applause to them. And all of you guys. Every single OG family, doesn't matter who's who, one team, one dream, thank you so much. Because we believe in you more than you believe in yourself. We'll continue to dream in Oggana Gold. I always believe in ladies first. Ladies first. I moved all the way from Australia to the US to follow my heart and to be with this beautiful lady. So ladies first, please put your hands together for Nattida Chong.
I found out recently that I have a fear. And this fear is a fear that actually impacts many men and women, especially those with children. So I'm going to ask for your support real quick. I asked Chad if he could record me while I have a conversation with my 2 babies. Chariah and Chase, who actually are not here right now. Chariah is 2.5 years old and Chase is 1, and they're my everything. And I want them to be able to watch this when they grow up and they understand, right? So please bear with me. Chariah, Chase, Mommy loves you more than anything. I just want to have a conversation with you guys real quick. I know sometimes, especially you, Chase, since you're just 1 year old, you see me as super mom, but I want to let you guys know that I do have a fear. And this fear is that I'm going to miss something in your life. I'm afraid that when I'm at a CJM or at a big event like this, you know, when you fall, I might not be there, or when you need me most, I'm not going to be there. I might miss a first dance recital. I might miss a soccer practice. But you know what I realized? I realized that every mother and every father who is here right now, I want you guys to realize this as well right now. What my daughter and what my son need more than anything, and what your children need more than anything, is a role model. They need a role model. They need a mommy and a daddy that changes people's lives. So Mom, thank you for being my role model. You know, I struggled with finding my story because I don't have your typical rags to riches story. You know, I don't have the story of long work hours or even struggle. You know, since the age of 5, all I can remember was watching my parents excel in this industry. I remember my parents had huge trainings, and I would stand at the back of the room at age 5, thinking, I want to talk in front of thousands of people one day at age 5. But I still thought my story wasn't powerful enough, nor did I think it would transform people. I actually thought I had no story until now. What my story is, it's a testimony. My story is why you need to do this business. My story is a confirmation of why these diamonds made the right decision. Because my parents made a decision 25 years ago to join network marketing, the term job was never in my vocabulary. Never. I always knew that I never wanted to have a boss. I always wanted to be my own boss. Even though I graduated with business administration, marketing, and business honors, I jumped straight into this industry from college. Network marketing became our vehicle because the possibilities are endless. You know, my parents are our role models. Mr. and Mrs. Bugs are our role models. And now, for myself and Chad, we have the same goal for our children. But does it take sacrifice? Of course. You know, just last month, Chad was in Australia and Europe building our organization, and I was doing the same in the United States. And he was gone for 3.5 weeks, so pretty much a month. So, and if you guys know me, for those of you who know me, I'm so in love with this man right here, and I'm so addicted. Like literally, we are stuck like glue all the time. You'll always see Chad and Tito all the time. So, I mean, look at that face, right? But sacrifice is hard, especially at night for me, because we have a king-size bed. So when he's missing, you know, I have a king-size bed, right? And I'm tiny, so I don't take up that much room, but Chad, on the other hand, no, I'm just kidding. But with him gone, you know, it was hard for me, okay? Even last month, I hardly saw my kids because I was constantly out doing CJMs. But was he being gone hard? Yes. Was me not seeing my kids hard? Yes. Sacrifice is difficult, but when you know your why, it becomes easy. Just remember, don't give up what you want most for what you want now. You know, what I wanted most is financial time freedom with my family, my kids, and I want that for them and my future generations. What I wanted now was to have my husband home, sleep with me on our king-size bed, right? But I wasn't about to give up what we wanted most for what we wanted now. So without further ado, I'd like to introduce my hero, my champion, the man who sacrificed the most for our family, my diamond, Mr. Nattida Chong.
Isn't she wonderful? So when I started in this industry, I was single. So any single guys out there? No? All the single guys out there say O. All the single ladies out there say G. Oh, there's more ladies than guys. Oh, okay. So, O find your G, G find your O, and then you're really OG. Okay? My story is pretty simple. I would be the last person standing on stage right now because my dad always told me, go to school, get good what? Get it good? I was in corporate Australia, not America, corporate Australia for 10 years. I got a degree in mathematics, computer science, and information systems, and I still can't count, all right? So I thought I was doing what I wanted to do. But then I wanted something that no one in that office had, time freedom. I want to spend time with this beautiful lady instead of my boss that didn't look too good, all right? So I decided to look out to see what was available. My parents is in network marketing, and I said, I'm not going to do that. Because as growing up as a little kid, I'll tell my mom, hey, I have some friends coming over today, don't sell them anything, leave them alone. So if your kids do that to you right now, they could be a diamond or gonna. Okay? So I'll come in with my friends, in Australia we say mates, with our mates, and I'll look for my mom, because they're always home, right? My parents are always home. And I would just sneak into the playroom and just, you know, chill with my friends and make sure my mom doesn't come in and sell something. But my life totally changed because she made a decision to come and teach me about this industry, and I came aboard, and my life has changed forever. Thank you. So we live the #1 lifestyle as diamond consultants, but you cannot get up here without hard work. And all we do right now is help other people join the club. How many of you want to join this club? If you truly want to join this club, guess what? There's hundreds of diamonds that's going to help you get there. You're not alone. The people that's sitting here work the hardest for you. Just last month, Nattida said that I was in Europe for 3 weeks. I had a friend in Europe. Anyone have friends in Europe? Right? So I knew that was the first European event that was going to be there. So I called up a friend of mine, Alexander and Peter, and I said, you have to come to this event. So they came to this event, and I said, you have to bring some friends. So they called their family and friends. Like family and friends that came to this event. They saw something that they'd never seen before in their life. Never. On April 9th, they made a decision to do Ghana Go. Do you remember April 9th, guy? It was just last month, right? Very short. April 9th, they signed the Declaration of Independence, right? I learned that because I'm Australian, right? I learned that Declaration of Independence. So did 13 others, all gold pack. So what does that equal? Sapphire. 3 days later, after CJM, on the third day, they became rubies. End of April, April 30th. How many days is that since they joined? 21 days, right? I can count that. 21 days. They hit emerald. 86,650 cubic in 21 days. Is that amazing?
Amazing.
But that's not what's amazing about the story. They live in a town in South Chet. Okay? 710 is the population. No street lamps. No restaurants. No cafe. No hotel. I stayed in their house. Their house is half done. The light bulb, there's no cover, there's a wire and you put a light bulb on it. Right? To order bread, you go to someone's house, you knock on the door, you go in the house, you get it fresh from the oven. Very good bread. I haven't tasted bread like that in my life. Very good bread. They had no excuses. No excuses. They were very hungry to succeed. Very hungry. Are you hungry enough to succeed? Sometimes we drove 4 hours to an area where people want to do a CJM. We finished at midnight, and guess what? 4 hours driving back home to the house, to the middle of nowhere. Okay? To get in that town, you don't normally in the US when you get in town it says, welcome to the new town. The sign says you're leaving this town because you're going to this farmland. In their first 21 days, they made more money in their life than they've ever done before. They made a 5-figure check in 21 days. The secret to their success is that they were extremely, extremely coachable. Extremely coachable. Everyone put your hand up as high as possible. As high as possible. Now reach up a little bit more. So the people that could go a little bit more, you weren't listening to me the first time. Please put your hand up. Right? Did I not say put your hand up as high as possible? Right. So, Nattida and I, we made sure we were extremely coachable. Extremely coachable. Thank you, Mr. Bugs, for letting us be your students. Wait.
I think Mr. Bugs just said, Chad, drop down and do push-ups until you can't do it anymore. So I guess Chad has to be coachable, right? Right? Can you guys count with me?
I only know how to rip and sit, so I don't know if this works.
What?
Ready? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30, 31, 32, 33. What that shows you guys, be coachable. Whatever Mr. Bugs tells us to do, we do. We do not question. He's our Mr. Miyagi. Can everyone say wax on? Say wax on. Don't question why you need to do the first step of the 4 steps. Wait, I think he just said drop down and do a little bit more.
No.
You gotta be coachable, right?
No.
Please stop. Sorry, please stop.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Woo! Okay. It might seem crazy at times. And after your 4th CGM or 3rd CGM of the day or 4th CGM of the week, sometimes you guys might feel burned out like you cannot do any more. Trust me, you can. All you have to do, take a little breather and go at it again. Last month, myself and Chad, after our 3rd CGM or 4th CGM of the day, sometimes we felt burned out. Sometimes we felt like we can't do anymore. But what did we do? Rest a little and went at it again. Extraordinary people are just ordinary people that do a little extra. So continue, guys, to go out there and do a little extra. Do a little extra, then a little extra, then a little extra. And soon enough, you guys will join the Diamond Club. If this has inspired you to do anything, take action now. Why? Because no opportunity waits. My name is Nattida.
My name is Chad.
It's easy, it's simple, it's coffee.